you get close.
Hi everyone, blessed Mabon. So I won't be checking messages and everything. Hopefully a couple of the admins there will be doing that. And blessed Mabon, hopefully you enjoy. Yeah, I just didn't want to see the ring. There. Good enough. Okay. Okay. Blessed Mabon. Get comfy in a standing position and close your eyes for me. This is going to just prepare us for ritual. Take 3 deep breaths for me. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And again. Feel the air around you on your skin. Feel the ground against your feet, the way it presses up to you as you press your feet down against it. Listen to what's going on around you. Wind blowing, other people shouting, laughing, talking, traffic in the distance. Everything you hear is a part of the life of the land. You are a part of the life of the land. Take a moment to breathe that into you. Feel the pulse of the land beneath your feet. Feel how it reaches up and pulses into you. Take a moment to feel how it pulses into the people next to and around you. Take a moment to imagine how a plant might feel that pulse. Now picture yourself standing in the middle of a wheat field. Each sheaf reaches towards the sky. These stalks are gigantic, at least a foot taller than the tallest among us. You have a row to yourself. Through the pulse of the earth, feel your companions standing in the other rows. A wind blows through the wheat, causing a ripple of grain to run through the field like a wave. You see it as one stalk knocking into another before bending back upright. In the wind, you hear a whispering. This is how it feels. This is how it feels. Impressions come to you of the seed buried in the earth. You feel hot and moist and dark, the sense of sweat, a reassurance of life. Each drop of moisture, each touch of a pleasant warmth makes you feel more expansive, until at last you burst free, raising your body up to meet the sun. In this space, reaching for the sun, you feel vulnerable. Loving warmth becomes too hot, too close, and the cooling rain helps you breathe in and out according to that subterranean beat that regulates you. Then the rain keeps pouring, more than you can drink. You start to feel your roots loosen, and again there is a sense of vulnerability. Who do you call to for protection? Suddenly the rain stops. You find you have grown stronger. When wind blows, you bend but do not break. When rain comes, you tighten your roots against the soil and drink deep, raising it to your crown always reaching towards the solar rays. One day you find yourself preoccupied. You have grown as much as you can, and now you find yourself extending, expanding. Your body extends and changes, and in a burst of relief you drop seeds from your stalks. Sweet children stemming from you that will, in an ecstasy of heat and moisture, someday burst from the ground. You feel the satisfaction of having finished. Then you feel just a little less heat from the sun, just a little more rain. You are tired and wish to rest. Rather than stand tall, you want to lie flat on the field as the ground cools and tightens under the burden of frost. This is as it should be. Come back to yourself standing in the wheat fields. Now the wheat is lying flat on the ground. The harvest came, and the reapers moved by you as you communed with the grain. You can see one another standing in the wheat rows. You can feel that sense of completion, the hard work that went into making the field flat, and yet more hard work is to come in converting it to things needed to survive for the winter. From somewhere beneath the stalks, you hear a voice whispering, "Remember this feeling." Take a moment to pause and ask, who are you? Take a moment to let the mother of the grain tell you who she is to you. Come back to where you are in time and space. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a big, deep, refreshing breath and open your eyes. You are ready to begin this ritual. You may have to share. We have quite a few, but if you have a partner that you don't mind being close to, share one. One by one, you can step forward to be anointed for the circle. Start by placing your hands on the selenite and cleansing. You guys can skip just allow that selenite to cleanse each and every single cell. And you'll be standing near me. Perfect. This oil represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave behind this strife and be rebalanced in the cool, dark days to come? This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cold, dark days? Represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cold, dark days? Start with selenite. If you want, when the first one is done with the selenite, the next one can come up and start with the selenite because you were just cleansing. This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we've gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cold, dark days? Perfect. This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cold, dark days? Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh, you yeah, apples. Yep. You just walk. Yeah. Represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we've gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cold, dark days? Everyone's doing what we just did, baby. represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days?
All the pokey things that are like fluffing there. Look, there's blue.
This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days to come? This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave
I
this
didn't go to
behind
bed
and
till
be
like 1
rebalanced?
a.m. last night because I put playing with dinner, and so yeah. Oh yeah.
Good, right?
Unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days to come?
How are you not like running laps around your house? Yeah, neither do I. But you saw me that day. Like wanted to go tramping through. I know. It's so steep. I have another one. The original one.
This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to be rebalanced and leave this behind in the cool dark days to come? This represents all the storms, strife, crap that we've been through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days to come?
Somebody's gotta do this pretty good.
It lifts off. Put a fairy light in.
This represents all the unrest, storms, and strife we have gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days to come?
Your fire, right?
Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't have to do the walk around. It smells apple.
All the unrest, storms, and strife we've gone through. Are you ready to leave this behind and be rebalanced in the cool dark days to come?
I am ready, so more to be.
Come on, be baby. Woo!
Can you get in your truck? Can you get in your truck? Because we can in your truck.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Glasses on, glasses off. The equinox is a time of almost violent rebalancing when the autumn storms come to restore the earth after the harvest. This is the reason this ritual is dedicated to Manannán Mechlr. Manannán is the Irish storm god and wields the lightning sword that answers all wrongs. His wife, Rhiannon, a goddess of horses and of fertility, is especially known for her endurance and strength. And so, welcome all who have joined us this Mabon night to celebrate together and rebalance ourselves and our lives.
I have one. Spirits of earth, breathlessly awaiting the rejuvenating storm, lend us your strength that we may endure the pain of growth. Come on, Eric.
Come on, Eric.
Don't set the field on fire.
Breathlessly, Earth.
Wasn't a ref-
Breathlessly.
Hail and welcome.
Spirits of air, wind, heralds of the storm, fill the sails of our minds and carry us gently to the wisdom of the sky.
Hail and welcome.
Treat the fire well. All right. Spirits of fire who dance as lightning through the sky, shed your light upon our lives and guide us along your way, our way.
Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
You know what, fire person?
Yeah.
Hail and welcome. Woohoo. Water.
Oops.
Thank you, sweetie.
Spirits of water, gather in the clouds and return to the earth as rain. Bring us your cool, refreshing streams and wash away all doubt and fear. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Poor Rain wants to know why we keep talking about her.
Mananan, son of the sea and lord of the storm, all the earth stands in awe of your power. Draw your sword and set everything right once more. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Rhiannon, blessed lady of the horses, stand with us through the storm. Grant us your courage and endurance while your Lord restores the balance of the world. Yeah, hold on. She's not erect either.
Mean mommy.
You can let her run around. She's not gonna hurt nothing.
Give her the dog collar.
No dog collars, babies.
Grab the fire.
Okay, so we'll just keep an eye that she doesn't touch fire.
No fire for babies. Other than that, you can run around and do what you want, baby. I'm really hoping this lights. Hi, baby. We're gonna light a charcoal. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. So that'll be going. All right.
There's still buttons. Hang
The italics is you.
The cursive?
Yes.
The grass begins to shrink in the power of the sun. Small streams that were once mighty rivers dry and leave the dying earth cracked and parched. And off in the west, between the moon and the sea, I begin to stir.
Hang on, I'm coming.
He's all water.
I know, right? God thing that does not want to submit. Which is okay, because there is a storm with this God. He is the God of storms for a reason. Come on, baby. Hey, talent. Okay. The cycle of the sun is over. The earth is dry and old. Manannan rides from the seas once more and bids farewell to his brother sun. His cloud horse's hoofbeats echo the thunder rhythm, drawing the winds in his track.
My lady earth cries out in the relentless sun, and my children fade and die. Their blood flows to the heavens, to me, fueling my power and feeding my rage. I summon forth the elements, wind and water, dust and lightning, and bind them to myself. Their power is mine, is me, and I am born.
Manannan sweeps the sky, sword in hand, and lightning flashes every stroke. The balance must be restored. The sky lets flow its tears, and life flows back to the earth.
I scream and weep bitterly as white fire knives rend me in two. Pain infuriates me, and I vent my rage against the earth, tearing the trees and pounding flowers into colorful corpses. All things cower in the face of my fury. I am power. I reign supreme.
The earth, tired and drained from the birth and the harvest, gratefully accepts, yes, it does, the restoration of the rain. She absorbs the water and the power and prepares for her winter rest.
The earth, meanwhile, endures me, humors me, until my wrath is spent. While I gasp out my life, she smiles a pregnant smile. Already my children lie, follow in her womb. And for all the destruction and death, the stagnant smell is the scent of life. Those who knew me understand and see beauty even in dead flowers.
Now Manannan, son of the sea and lord of the sky, lays aside his lightning sword and gently takes his lady's hand. Now the storm is spent, its power distributed, all things renewing them. The new world shines in the full moon, washed clean and dripping with rainbows.
Hey, it's in bold. Do we scream cake and ass?
So the god, part of what we celebrate today is the god's death happened at Lunasa. And when he dies, when Mabon comes, the scythe comes and cuts him down. He then is there to nourish the soil. So our offering today is kernels of corn that have not been popped. That represents the death of the god as the scythe cuts him down. And then we know that the god is then reborn. So,
From Taco Bell? It's, yes, Taco Bell popcorn, brats.
Delicious.
Made by me.
Oh, I got a grape one.
Are you eating the god before it has been consecrated? That's it. That's it. He only can get away with that because he is the god, I guess.
How
So
many
it's okay.
ribs did you get?
I wasn't gonna say it, but you did.
All right, so blessed be, lady. Our thoughts are with you as we go into the dark half of the year, as you go into the dark of the earth. Be welcome at our feast this night. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed Harvest Lord, we salute you and we give great thanks for your sacrifice. It is by your body that we may live and live again. Be welcome at our feast this night. It is in your honor that we have it. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Just be careful because hot. See this? Hot. Be careful. You can play with Rihanna and I don't think she'll mind, but be careful of the hot. Yeah.
I feel like a little energy in here.
Right? Step forward and receive this joyous gift in the cycle of life.
You want me to pass this around?
Yeah. Step forward and receive. Whoever wants to come first. It's okay.
Joe always wants to be first.
I would go first.
Hot.
Ready. Blessed be.
Touch the hot thing, Tony.
And make sure the baby's not burning.
Are you having fun, Rain? Denied.
You stay here with us.
She's not going to get very far. The field is tripping hazard. It's still a tripping hazard that way.
True.
Rain, come here.
You don't want to spread. Well, fine. If you don't want to share, that's
I
fine.
took a pregnancy test to make sure I didn't spread.
Oh, that's great. Holy crap.
Very great.
Very great. Grape corn.
Wow.
That was a lot of grape.
It's a bit tart.
Did you go yet, Court? Court and Rain didn't go.
Hey, I have to say, I made some good popcorn.
It is tart.
Yes, it is.
Oh, she would Joe. Okay.
You want to make me a popcorn? Oh, Jesus. I don't know where Raina is. Oh, she's ready.
Here.
Playing with fire. She's a fire baby.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in trouble. Okay.
Actually, that might be Mom.
So before we close, just remember that the rains that come in autumn are there to cleanse, that the God's death is there to nourish us through the dark days. This equinox of equal night and equal day, this is here to remind us of the turning of the wheel, which is, of course, what I teach on all the time, is the turning of the wheel. After this comes Samhain, and gradually the days will get darker. And so as the God's death hangs in our mind, we should be remembering his sacrifice throughout the dark time. Right? All right, water. Water, back to water.
We watch the streams stop their flow and await your rain that turns to snow. Blanket us in your cold, while deep in the earth the new God grows.
Hail
and
and
farewell.
farewell.
We move our fires from field to hearth, gathering embers close to our hearts. In light is hope and comfort given. In darkest days, we come to you, our spark within. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
The breezes must give way to gales that bring the coldest streams of air. Beneath your wind, the earth will pale, and we will face what we must bear. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
The soil now may rest, frozen in the lady's breast. We shall see you in the spring, when you render us the young new king. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Okay, and goddesses and gods, all and one, we thank you and ask for your blessings as we dart, knowing you are always with us. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
The circle is open but unbroken. May the peace of the goddess and the love of the God and the support of our community go in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. Yay! Blessed Mabon. Hope everyone has a wonderful night.